In this episode, we're going to talk about how much water you should be drinking. But I prefer coffee.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good when it hits your lips. Oh.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Heyo, everyone. Welcome to episode 552 on this wonderful Thursday, the most muscular Swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. And if you're watching, make sure you give me a front double. Yoke like it ain't no joke. Making sick gains right here on the Daily. Thanks for joining me here on episode 552 of the Daily Mother Swole. Thank you for being here. We're going to get into how much water you should be drinking. I've got my coffee. I love it. I love my coffee. But before we get into episode 552, let's do the question of the day. And it's from Instagram. And it's me, Chi-Chi, asks, can I combine arm day and leg day together, or should I do leg day the next day? A papa, a swolio. Well, Chi-Chi or Che-Che, whatever it is, can you combine arm day and leg day together? You can. Man, you can do anything you want. You could just, punch a wall 30. Don't punch a wall. You gotta be careful when you say things. I can't even fucking joke anymore. You can do anything you want. Now, should you do the leg day separate? In my opinion, absolutely. I'm assuming you want to, because if you're watching this and I'm talking about getting yoked like it ain't no joke, I'm assuming you want to put on muscle, you want to get big. So if you want to build maximal hypertrophy, absolutely separate leg day from arms. And for the simple reason that if you have more time for less body parts, and legs are huge and they take a lot of energy, you can focus more time and volume for that body part, which is going to give you the most hypertrophy, which is going to give you that result more often than not. It's just all the research and all the real feedback that I've ever gotten is that moderate reps to failure and that high volume training is what builds most muscle. And if you're doing legs and arms, you're not going to get amazing results because you're not overloading each thing enough, and unless you're working out for 3 or 4 hours, and that's too much. So I would say, without any other information there, aside from just what you asked, I'm assuming you want to put on maximal muscle, which would mean separate them. So thank you for the question. Good question. And if you want your question featured here on the Daily Swole, make sure you ask your question in the comments below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Right now, do you do legs on a separate day? Do you have a leg day, or do you do legs with shoulders? Do you combine legs with something, or do you do legs separate? So drop that in the comments right now as well, especially if you have a question for Ask Papa Swolio. And those of you, those Daily Swole Club members, thank you so much for raffling. I'm giving away so much cool stuff. Freaking FaceTimes. Been doing a lot of FaceTimes. I am doing, oh my goodness, program giveaways, lesson packs, premium giveaways, also Swolenormous apparel. So if you want to be entered automatically to win, tag a friend. You got to tag a friend. If you just type in Daily Swole Club, ain't going to happen. You got to tag a friend and use the hashtag Daily Swole Club to be automatically entered. So today, Thursday, I got my coffee. I always got my coffee. Yo, easy there. Easy, Papa Swole, yo. Easy there. Don't get carried away. But we're talking about water today. We're talking about hydration. And hydration is one of the major reasons why some people don't lose weight or overeat. And we're going to get into that right now. Making sure you drink enough water is essential. Your body is 2/3 water, 60, 70%, maybe, more or less based on the individual, but about that percentage water, just like the earth. Most of it is water. But how much water? How much water do you need? You need water for blood. You need water for blood pressure. You need water for all, to bring nutrients all over the body. You need water to give off heat. You need water for things. You just need water to live. You can't survive more than a few days without water, but you can survive a couple weeks without food, give or take. But water, you need it. You absolutely need water. Most hunger and most of the issues that I encounter from everyone in this community and in my, illustrious career, oh, thank you very much. Hunger is so tightly interwoven with hydration. And the thirst mechanism in our society has become so weak that it comes out in hunger. So the body signals thirst. The body's thirsty. But if you ignore it regularly, you don't drink enough water, you're drinking soda, you're drinking too much crap without you're not drinking enough fluid, enough water. Your body's going to say, well, knock, knock, can I have water, please? No, go away, I'm working. Knock, knock, can I have water, please? I'm playing a video game. Knock, knock, can I have water, please? No, I'm busy, I'm in class. Knock, knock. Your body's going to say, you know what? Fuck you. I'm hungry. And you're like, oh shit, I got to eat. No. And your body gets moisture from food, or you drink while you're eating food. So essentially, your body, you're crying wolf. Your body is just asking over and over again for water, and you won't give it. You don't notice it that blatantly, but over time, your body just starts signaling hunger. Instead, you start feeling hungry when in fact you're actually thirsty. One of the best ways to realize, or help yourself in the moment realize how hungry you actually are at that moment, is to drink a big glass of water before, 5-10 minutes before your meal, so you can satisfy your thirst mechanism, and then you will feel in general less hungry because obviously you have water in your system, but also all those hunger signals that your body is sending for fluid get neutralized. So your real true hunger comes through. So if you try this 10 minutes before, and you could actually squeeze some fresh lemon in the water for a more alkalizing effect, you will actually feel your true hunger. You won't feel as hungry. And it's not just because you filled your body with water, it's because a lot of your hunger is actually also thirst. And sometimes those mechanisms and those signals are very, very similar because you do get moisture from food. Unless you're eating the most burnt up toast on the planet, like complete dry dust, there's moisture in your food. So you're getting some fluid, you're getting some water, especially if you have foods that are moist, fruit and stuff like that, there is water in that. When it comes to training, I see a lot of people enter the gym, they walk in the gym, they start chugging water at the water fountain. Too fucking late. You're already dehydrated. You need to be drinking at least half a liter to 1 liter. Half to a liter, at least, at minimum. That means you could drink more. 2 hours before your exercise. I'll say that one more time. You should be drinking at least half a liter to 1 whole liter of water at least 2 hours before you train, because it takes that long to get in. If you're chugging water on the way to the gym, 10 minutes away, it's too late. You're going to feel sluggish. Your water is going to be filling you up. You're going to feel bloated. You're going to feel like maybe throwing it up. You're going to feel, just heavy because the water's sitting in your system. And once you start exercising, the sympathetic nervous system kicks in, and the mechanisms that focus on digestion start getting distracted. They start focusing on exercise, and blood gets sent to the muscles instead of the stomach. And your body's like, we're not digesting food now. We got to train. That's why if you eat right before a workout, you can feel nauseous because you have food in your stomach, and your body's like, well, we can't do that now. We got to send blood to the quads. We're doing squats. And then you have food knocking around your stomach, and your body says, this shouldn't be here right now. We're doing squats. Get rid of it. And you feel nauseous and you throw up. Same thing with cramps when you're swimming. That's why you don't want to eat right before swimming. That classic, don't eat 30 minutes before you're swimming, man. You're going to cramp. That kind of thing. So you want to stay hydrated regularly, but especially an hour or two, especially 2 hours before you train. So if you're hydrated throughout the day, you're drinking tons of water throughout the day, you'll be fine. But at least half a liter to a liter 2 hours before. I get this question as a result of that a lot. So that's awesome information. But I get this question a lot right here. I work out at 4 o'clock in the morning. I work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. What am I going to do? Wake up at 3 a.m. and chug water? No, that's not really necessary. What you need to make sure is that you're hydrated well the day before. So all throughout the day before and through the evening, you might have to wake up in the middle of the night and pee. But if you taper off, maybe you go to sleep at 10 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock, you stop drinking water, go to the bathroom at right before you go to sleep, you will be hydrated enough into the morning where you can start sipping on water and be hydrated enough for your training. You don't need to be pounding water immediately before. You just need to be overall hydrated. And if you're drinking plenty of water regularly on the daily, you'll be hydrated. And you won't have an issue, drinking X amount of water, measuring it or whatever, 2 hours before training because you're drinking water regularly. This is just a general rule of thumb that it's going to take enough time. It's not gonna get in your body. Just because you put it in your mouth, just because you put water in your fucking face doesn't mean it's getting to your glutes. That's my point. Doesn't mean it's getting to your forearms if you drink water. It's got to go into your stomach and your intestines. It's got to get absorbed, and then it's got to get shuttled around and mixed in with the blood. You don't just have blood and just tons of water. It's all mixed in. It's got to get absorbed and diffused, osmosis. Come on, we know this. And then it's got to be pushed around and make it through its way. One red blood cell. Why? It's really small and filter through eventually to get to the muscles. It takes time. And 2 hours, considering how far the water travels, is really reasonable. So just make sure you're hydrated, okay? You also need to rehydrate after your training. And any fucking weight loss, okay? Don't ever go to the gym, work out, and then weigh yourself after. Anything that you lose in the gym is from water weight. So actually, the only reason that if you do a lot of cardio or something, it's good to weigh yourself before and after because you know how much weight you lost and it's all water, and then you can replenish it by drinking, a liter or two per pound of body weight lost after your workout. So you're actually rehydrating. And a lot of people, they chug before, they work out and they leave the gym, but they don't drink enough water right after. That's when, even if you're not thirsty, you have to chug because it's going to take 10 or 15 minutes, maybe even half an hour for your body to shift from the fight or flight, the sympathetic nervous system, working out. It's going to take about 15, 20 minutes, half an hour for your body to shift back into more housekeeping mode. And on a technical level, it's called the parasympathetic nervous system for you to feel thirsty, which is also the reason why you don't have to piss while you're exercising. But once you get home, if you drive and you leave in the locker room and you go home, all of a sudden, 15, 20 minutes later, you're rushing inside the door like, oh my God, it's always right when I get home when I have to pee. It's because you're relaxed, your body has settled back down, it's going back to digestion mode and like chill mode and regular mode, not like activity mode, and all of a sudden you gotta piss because that's what your body is focusing on. It's focusing on bodily processes again, not on exercise. The blood's back to the organs and stuff like that. So make sure you drink plenty of water before, during, you can sip on it, and after. But if you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day and before and after, you don't really have to maybe be pounding water during, because if you're pounding water during your workout and you're so thirsty at the beginning of your workout, it means you're dehydrated already and you missed the window to get the proper water in when you should have for that workout. So stay hydrated. Remember, if you want your question featured right here on the Daily Swole, make sure you ask your question in the comments below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. And if you want to be entered automatically to win prizes, lesson packs, apparel, FaceTimes, all that good stuff, tag a friend and use the hashtag Daily Swole Club. Question of the day is, how much water do you drink? How much water do you drink? I want to know, Swolenormous Nation, how much water do you drink? Do you drink enough water? Let's get into that. So drop that in the comments below, and you can do that along with your question and your tag if you're doing Ask Papa Swole on Daily Swole Club. So that's all good. Let's do it all. Comment 3 fucking times. Blow this shit up. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for joining me this Thursday for episode 522. I'll see you tomorrow for Flex Friday, episode 553 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, and broadcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. See you mañana. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose. Catch you on the flip for Flex Friday. Laters.